Nutrition is something that is kind of looked at these days as something that is, it's progressing. However, people usually just see what the negative side of it is. It's not truly negative. I mean, you could see it in bodybuilders and in these great athletes that we all look up to. However, people don't think that they can achieve this in their everyday life just because, these people are, so athletic and everything. I mean, it doesn't take someone that's super athletic just to be able to get up off the couch and start working out each day. And the average life expectancy of a male in the United States is 79.8 years. And just by increasing your activity by 1.25 hours per week, people have been, living about 3 years longer than that. So the average life expectancy of a male who, engages in activity per week increases by quite a bit. If you think about how long a year actually is, a study was done of 650,000 people over the last 10 years who engaged in either 75 minutes of brisk walking, 150 to 299 minutes of brisk walking, and 450 minutes of walking or more than that. And the results showed that out of 82,000 deaths, the people that walked 75 minutes a day lived 1.8 years longer than a normal life expectancy. Those that walked 150 to 300 minutes on average lived 3.5 years longer than those who just sat there. And those who walked for over 450 minutes almost gained 8 years onto their life just by doing that little bit of exercise per week. I mean, if you think about it, if you think 6 days a week, you got to put 70 minutes in of walking just to get that time. But that's just a regular workout for most people. And that's why you see people living for so much longer that are people claim to be the better athletes. Is just because they have that motivation to be able to go and do that for an hour a day, just because they know that that's going to make them feel so much better. And that study was reported by the Harvard Gazette, and it was in the Minnesota Post. So it is a credible source, and it is true. Another thing that can help you increase your life is by eating a balanced diet, and that goes hand in hand with exercise. If you eat a balance of carbohydrates, proteins, fats, you mix in, you have your vegetables, you have healthy oils, which would be olive oil or canola oil. Those that are, they're the plant oils. Those are the better ones for you, not, peanut oil. That's not the good stuff for you, because that'll shorten your life. You have your whole grains, you have taking a multivitamin just to keep your immune system on its toes, because if you have a healthier immune system, you're going to be able to fight off infection and keep yourself healthy. And being able to provide yourself with that energy is better with small, frequent meals, because then your body really never gets hungry, but you always have a tremendous amount of energy. And you'll find that once you start eating cleaner, which means that you're eating this healthy diet, you're going to wake up in the morning feeling more refreshed. I had an experience of this when I just started dieting. I had been eating a lot of junk food, and my body wasn't feeling too good, so I decided to go on a diet. This was probably 3 years ago. And I would wake up in the morning after the first week, and I would start, I'd feel a little better than I used to. But after about 3 weeks of doing this, I woke up and I wouldn't have to have any coffee in the morning or anything, because I would just wake up and I'd be fully refreshed, even on 6 hours of sleep. And that truly, focusing on how you exercise and how long you do and what type of food you eat and put into your body to fuel it and how often you do that, all will allow you to live a much longer life than 79 or 80 years. If you're putting forward the effort to be able to live longer, you're going to.